This right here, this rambling, boring conversation containing already made-before observations, this could be a podcast.
It's Liz and Scotty's Poddy.
Hello and welcome to Liz and Scotty's Poddy. That's Liz. I'm Scotty. It's been a minute, hasn't it?
A little bit.
I thought about going back and looking and see how long it's been since we've actually done a Liz and Scotty's Poddy, but I knew that it would just hurt my heart and I didn't want to do it. We've got Liz and Scotty's Poddy. We also, a little more often, we do the Morning Sip, which is a little smaller podcast. We've done a handful of those, but it's been a while since we've done a full-fledged Liz and Scotty's Poddy, so we appreciate you taking the time to find this and to listen to it. And we've got a good reason to do it today, because we got to visit with a country music singing star, Matt Stell, who is going to be coming to the Blue Note on July 27th. Tickets are available now at clear99.com. Now, Matt Stell's had 2 number 1 songs. I Prayed For You was the big one. That was the first one, and just a lot of people connected to that song. And the other one was called Everywhere But On. That was another number 1 song for him. So he's going to be at the Blue Note and took the time to call and visit, and we just wanted to share that with you here.
How's it going? Matt Stell here.
Hey, Matt, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are y'all?
We are great. Looking forward to you coming to the Blue Note.
Absolutely.
How many times have you been to the Blue Note already?
Man, that's a good question. I've been a few times. I've played there back in the day. I've opened up for Luke Bryan there one time. That's how long ago it was when Luke Bryan was playing at the Blue Note.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man, I've been there a few times. I love it.
So did Luke make you sell T-shirts like he did Cole Swindell, or did you get to actually be the opening act?
Yeah, I got to actually be the opening act. It was great.
That's awesome. Well, we're looking forward to the show, and it's going to be July 27th. Tickets are still available. You can get them at clear99.com. Other than that, what's your summer been like? Just out getting it done on the road? I saw you've been in California recently, right?
Yeah, man, I just got back. My summer's been great. We've been all over everywhere. Yeah, I was in Cali for a couple days, and I accidentally put sunscreen on everywhere but the top of one of my feet, and it is absolutely burnt to a crisp. I can barely get a sock on, and it's just one little square on the top of my right foot. It is as red as a crawfish.
I gotta ask, how do you do one foot and not do the other? Did you get a phone call or something?
That is such a great question because I have no idea. The other foot is fine, but my right foot, I don't know if the can ran out of sunscreen or there was too much sand on my foot when I did it. But all I know is that I'm not looking forward to sliding this boot on my foot here in a minute because it is no fun.
How were those showers with that sunburned foot?
I just got out of one, and it is not ideal.
Yeah.
You got to kind of keep your foot. You got to keep your foot sort of out of the danger zone there. But it ain't nothing that's going to keep us away from Columbia. I can tell you that much.
That's good.
I love that part of the country, man. We've been up there. I'm trying to think. The last time that I was there, I think I was with Corey Smith a couple of years back. This was kind of before we started having hits on the radio. So I was with Corey Smith. I was driving a big old like Cousin Eddie RV that that a cousin of mine let me use, and the alternator went out that night on that thing, and I had to hang out in Columbia all the next day to get that thing fixed. So that's the last time that I've been there. So we're coming back in. We're coming back in hot this time.
Aww.
I would think that broken down buses is one of those things that if you get a group of country singers together, all drinking a beer, kind of sitting in a circle, that just feels like it might be one of the most fun discussions for the rest of us to listen to.
Well, yeah, exactly. It would be fun, and it would be uncensored. You'd have to watch out, but yeah, definitely, man. It'll be nice this time to be back in the bus that runs. I'm about to jinx it. I'm about to be broke down in the tour bus now. But
knock on all the wood.
Knock on every bit of wood there. Absolutely.
Matt, is there any song that you really particularly enjoy singing with a crowd full of people?
Well, with a crowd full of people, it's always fun to sing. The songs that we've got to celebrate number ones on the radio with "Pray for You." With Everywhere But On, those two where the crowd is into it. Those are real special. There's also other times, other songs that I play that are kind of my favorite and my pets, and there's a few like like That Ain't Me No More. That's kind of a crowd favorite. And then One of Us that we've kind of had out digitally right now. That anytime that energy gets, exchanged between the crowd and the stage, that's just the best part of everything. So yeah, I mean, those are standouts. But I think one thing, if people haven't seen us before, is we rock pretty hard, man. Prayed for You changed my life, and that song, I love it, and it always have a special place. But I don't have a lot of prayed for yous in the set. Like most of the set is about. Most of the set's about getting my heart broken in a bar. So,
right.
we turn it up loud and we get after it, man. So it's going to be a throwdown party.
Matt Stell going to be at the Blue Note July 27th. Details at clear99.com. You can get your tickets now. Dude, I'm a bike rider, and I was riding this weekend, and I was listening to your album, and I got a vibe from you that I wanted to ask you about, because it's nothing that you're trying to do. It's not that you sound like him or anything else. But I got a David Nail vibe from you. Are you familiar with David? Have you ever had a chance to work with him or anything?
Man, absolutely. That's high praise right there. I'm actually supposed to go write a song with the fellow that wrote Red Light with him this morning.
No
I love Nail. He's a Boot Heel, Missouri boy.
Yes,
and,
sir.
We played some shows together. One of my favorite voices in country music, and yeah, man, I'm a huge fan. It's not intentional, but I'll definitely take the compliment for sure. That's high praise.
I was telling Liz, honestly, I didn't want it to sound like I thought you're not copying him and nothing else, but it's just, and trust me, he's a favorite around here, like you said, from Kennett, Missouri, and he loves coming to Mizzou games and doing all this sort of thing. So we always love it when David comes around, but I don't know. I just kind of got that vibe, that feel, and I thought, can't wait to get some more of that maybe at the Blue Note. So
absolutely, man, absolutely. Well, that's just, to me, that's just some of the best, some of my favorite era of country music. That's kind of what I came up on, and that's the stuff that I think is great. It's like the Red Light's one of my favorite. I know he's got all kinds of hits. You got Let It Rain, another one of my favorites. All those country songs about how bad it hurts. That's right. That's what I love. Man.
Absolutely.
So, David Nail's up here killing it with it, so we're a little bit in that vein too, I guess.
All right, very good. So are you traveling with the same opener, or you got different people at different slots? Is there somebody that's on with you regular this summer?
We kind of switch it out here and there. I will be honest with you. I don't even know who is on the bill.
Okay. I thought that was an unfair question because I don't know either. So
yeah, it's like the police. They say that the FBI only asks questions that they know the answer to. I was hoping you were pulling an FBI there, because I don't know. But I'm looking forward to it one way or the other.
I should have known better. I was about halfway through the question, and I thought, this is a lousy question to ask, Scotty. I shouldn't have put that on you.
Oh, man, don't even worry about it. That's fine. I should probably know, but, man, you know how it is. We stay on the road. We get so busy, especially fair and festival season, like this time of year. Everything, all the shows are kind of different, one show to the other. So I'm not sure, but I'm sure it'll be great.
All right, one more question. Since you mentioned fair and festival season, you're going through the concession area at the fair, and you get to have one fair food. What are you buying? What are you getting?
Man, probably a funnel cake, just a throwback old school funnel cake. They're pretty tough to beat, man. I sure love them.
Great choice, Matt. I'm right there with you.
Yep.
I'm a simple man. They're like the same thing as a beignet. It's just a bigger. It's like almost like the same thing as beignet dough. It's just fried like that.
Let's call it the redneck beignet. How about that?
Perfect.
All right, Matt Stell at the Blue Note, July 27th. Tickets still available. Can't wait to meet you. Looking forward to it. Have safe travels until you get here, and we appreciate you taking the time to visit with us this morning, man.
Fantastic, guys. We'll see y'all soon.
Liz, I don't think that I realized that Matt Stell had been coming to the Blue Note for that long,
Yeah. I mean, because it sounds like he's been here quite a few times, and he's got, fun stories with every single time he's been there.
Yeah, I mean, if he was opening up for Luke Bryan at the Blue Note, that's been a few years.
That's true.
That's been a long time.
Wow.
So.
I mean, and he's not that old. I think he's 39. So the man's probably been working in the country music industry for quite some time now.
Toiling right along.
Yeah.
And speaking of opening for Luke Bryan, in case you guys don't know the story, I made the comment about Cole Swindell. Cole Swindell used to sell merchandise for Luke Bryan. Mm-hmm. And we've had a chance over the years to talk to Cole Swindell a couple times, and he always remembers that the first time he was at the Blue Note, he was the guy behind the table there selling Luke Bryan T-shirts. So we had another little interesting thing happen this week that was funny to us because it is easy if you're on the radio to fall into the trap of thinking that everyone listens to everything you say. We know better than that. It's not an ego thing where we think it should happen or it does happen, but you got to understand, and it's whether it's me and Liz or it's Josh or it's Eric or it's anybody else, we kind of look at the morning show as one thing. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a continuous thing. So a lot of times we will base something we do on something that we did a while ago, knowing full well that's not the way people listen to the radio, generally. Now, if people are at work, a lot of times they're maybe listening for a longer time. But in the morning, man, it's 2 minutes here, it's 5 minutes here, it's maybe a 20-minute drive to work. And people aren't just hanging on every word that we say.
Right, but we just forget about that because we're the ones sitting in here for 5 hours.
Right.
And to us, it's, there's a beginning, middle, and end. But to everybody else, that's just not the case.
And we just have to remind ourselves sometime that people aren't listening to every single thing. We have to remind ourselves, and from time to time, we are reminded by a listener.
Hi, I'm Brooke.
Brooke, you're the 9th caller.
I'm the 9th caller. What caller do I need to be?
Well, it depends. If you want to play Bull Name or BS and win some Pilot Grove Rodeo tickets, you're right where you need to be, Brooke.
Oh, okay, cool. I just heard you guys say to call the number, so I called.
So you have absolutely no idea why you're calling or what you're calling for?
No, not a clue.
That's funny.
Well, how familiar are you with bull names, Brooke?
Bull names. Not familiar at all, but I can try.
Have you heard us play a game called Bull Name or BS?
Nope.
Okay. If we give you tickets to the Pilot Grove Rodeo, would you use them this weekend, Brooke?
Absolutely, I would, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're marching down the right path.
Yeah.
It's a game, Brooke, that we play. Bull names are kind of funny anyway, so we will give you a name. It is either a real bull name. If you think it's a real bull name, you say bull name. Or if you think it's one that we made up, you say BS, okay?
Okay.
That's how this works, Brooke.
All right.
All right, well, let's go with this one, Brooke. Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone. Bull name or BS?
BS.
Nope. That's a bull name.
Oh,
That's a bull
dang.
name. How about Midnight Rider?
Who?
Midnight Rider. Bull name or BS?
BS.
Nope. That's a bull name.
Oh, my gosh. I thought you were trying to get me.
That's part of the fun of bull name or BS, Brooke. Okay, so that one was Midnight Rider. How about Midday Siesta? Midday Siesta. Bull name or BS?
I'm going to have to say BS again. There's no way that that's a bull name.
There you go, Brooke. That was enough. And one answer is all you need to get tickets to Friday or Saturday's Pilot Grove Range Riders Rodeo. Thanks for playing with us.
That's amazing. Thank you.
And by the way, depending on when you are listening to this podcast, the Pilot Grove Rodeo going on Friday night and Saturday night, that would be July 14th and 15th. It's always a good time. Really nice and good people there at Pilot Grove. So get out and enjoy the Pilot Grove Rodeo this weekend. And we thank you for taking the time to search out and find Liz and Scotty's Poddy.
Really simple to do so. All you have to do is search for Clear 99 on demand wherever you get your podcasts, whether that be Apple or Google. And we also make it easy for you. It's up right now at clear99.com.
And if you download the Clear 99 app, courtesy of Mid-America Mortgage, is actually a podcast section that makes it real easy to listen that way as well. And of course, you can always hang with us too, weekday mornings from 5:30 until 10. Liz and Scotty in the morning on today's Best Country, Clear 99.
Liz and Scotty in the morning. That's how we do. Fancy Light.
Walker Hayes, of course, with Fancy Light, going to be at the Ozarks Amphitheater.
If you would like to win a pair of tickets, text the word bougie like and spell it however you want. Now, Liz looked it up. You were right and I was wrong on the spelling, right?
I'm sorry, what?
The correct, I said you were, here, let's do it. You were right and I was wrong.
Oh.
How do you spell bougie?
It is Boujee.
Okay. You were right and I was wrong.
Oh.